Hey everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, wherever it is you're connecting from. I remain Kenda Damashaga, Principal Consultant at Pandora Global Agency, and this is Build with Pandora, a daily knowledge sharing session whereby we touch on topics, we touch on marketing tips to enable you build an efficient as well as effective marketing plan for your business. All right, I'm just going to get right into it. I shot a video yesterday while I was in transit. I hope that this has been received, and if you have questions concerning the video, please feel free to uh, drop in your questions in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to address these questions. All right, I'm just waiting for a couple of minutes for others to join into the session as well. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Welcome. And I hope this daily sessions have been of value to your team as well as to you on how to effectively position your marketing plan, your business for the year 2024. It takes a gradual process, but once deliberate learning is actually enhanced, it's smooth sailing from there on out. And if you feel that it's not something you can do on your own, please feel free to reach out to us at Pandora Agency. I'll be more than happy to take on your marketing headaches, really. All right, so we received a question, and this is from a business owner. As to the sector the business owner or the industry the business owner plays in, this was not communicated, but we're going to ensure that we put in a bit of context so that way it's relatable. The question we received was, who are my target audience? How do I know them, reach them, and gain their attention? That's a very, very robust question, and I'll be more than happy to address some aspects of this question today. And we're going to talk about the others in subsequent sessions as well. Now, with regards to who your target audience are, again, it all depends on your sector as well as your industry. Very, very important. So what is your target audience, right? And we're going to give it a bit of a context, right? So let's say let's say the business owner is someone that sells luxurious shoes. So um, all things all things luxury. So the person sells luxurious shoes, pardon me, and the person sells the shoes in Lagos, Nigeria, or in Nigeria in general, because delivery can happen across states. And so first of all, it's for the person to know that there are different states in Nigeria. It was not also clearly stated if the person has a walk-in store or if it's more of an online shopping experience. So yeah, it's important to know that there are different states in Nigeria. Okay, and within these different states, there are also different local governments, and within this different local governments, obviously, they are housed within cities. So it's very, very important that the business owner has this revelation, this information in building their target audience. Also, it means that while you have this in mind, while you're targeting, you can't target all of Nigeria to start off with. You cannot. And that's because that means you'll be targeting no one. All right, so targeting en masse would mean that you're targeting no one at the end of the day. I have my notes here. So if you see me peeking, I'm just trying to ensure that I stay on point. This is going to be a very short video as well. All right, so what you want to do is you want to begin targeting within a specific region. All right, you want to narrow down your niche. You're looking for your target audience. You want to narrow down within a specific region. Again, the context here is luxurious shoe lovers. So the person sells luxurious shoes. All right, so let's say the Louis Vuitton, uh, the Giorgio Armani, the different, luxurious shoe brands that are available across the world. So you want to, target a specific region, populations of people, population within that region. They're actually wealthy people, because if you're talking about luxury, you're talking about a certain earning power, right? These people can afford to splurge and buy expensive shoes for themselves, for their loved ones. So you want to target a particular region. Think about, pretty much thinking about where your audience would be. In Lagos, that's pretty much clear. Abuja, I'm very sure it's clear as well. Port Harcourt, very clear. So you want to start with maybe Lagos State, because that's where you have a huge population of people, more than any other place in Nigeria, as well as a huge population in terms of earning power as well. They're ready and easy to splurge on things of luxury. And particularly, you want to look at, let's say, for example, as a luxury shoe lover, you want to look at, affluential areas such as Ikoyi, such as Banana Island, and or Banana Island, but I would say or, because you want, when you're starting to look at your target market, your target audience, you want to start small first, then expand from there. So you want to start with, Ikoyi, Banana Island, or Banana Island, or Jerry Keja, or Magodo, and so on and so forth. So when you're starting off with places like Ikoyi, you want to further narrow it down. Obviously, you have Banana Island there, you have Parkview Estate there, you have Osborne Estate, and so on and so forth. So many other affluential places there. So once you start within that region, you gradually expand from there. So starting with a single location and gradually expand your reach from there. It's also very important that, and this is a feature that I know the Meta provides, which is very fantastic. You can actually narrow down to exactly where you want them to be. All right, so let's see. We've mentioned Banana Island, we've mentioned Eco. You can actually target people within those locations. If you're looking at that, it's very important, and that's because you want your messaging to be, one that touches their core needs, right? Culturally, demographic wise, the psychology in terms of what they need, what the messaging would be of, obviously, of luxury. You want the messaging to hit home, right? For them. So it's very important you actually touch on that as well. And also the behaviors of people within that region and their preferences. Very, very important. So you want to go tiny. That's what I usually would call it when looking for or trying to identify your target audience. You want to go tiny, and that helps you focus better. Once you focus better, you understand when you're analyzing the report that this is the reason why this worked. These guys came from this region based on either maybe a certain ad copy you actually specified for that region, a certain messaging copy specified for that region, a certain creative design you actually specified for that region. It helps you when you target really tiny. All right, so go tiny, gives you less headache, it gives you less burden trying to figure out, okay, where did the book come from, where? All right, it helps you with that, and also obviously it helps you better understand your target audience, and most importantly, it actually helps you build a faster audience base. And that's because once you've identified, okay, these are where my target audience are coming from, this is the sort of messaging that resonates with them. You just gradually push the base from there. So you explore other regions, like maybe, again, back to the example of luxury shoe lovers. So regions such as Jari Keja, you would also want to explore that as well and expand from there. So it's very, very important that the core of this session today is obviously understanding how to target your target audience. That's tautology, yes. But most importantly, starting really tiny, right? Start tiny and build from there. Very, very important. Another is a big part of that question is, how do I know them? Again, going back to um, the measurement aspect of marketing, you also ensure that while you're either running ads or um, you're targeting a specific region, right? You also want to ensure that you measure the performance of it. So over a 7-day period, what were the results that you got? Especially if you're running an ad over a 7 day period, what was the result? What is the result you're getting? Over a 14 day period, what is the result you're getting? Over a month period, what is the result you're getting? Very important that you measure that. How many people came from those regions? The people come outside of those regions when you're actually targeting those regions. So it's very important to actually bear that in mind as well. Sorry about that. Just going with my card today. Anyways, so that's very important. Another is reach them. How do I reach them? How you can reach your target audience is pretty much straightforward. You carry out ads to reach them. You go to bazaars, you go to open markets, activations for things of that nature. They usually would have, especially luxury. Yes, we do have slots, so that is very small. Again, it's a very small size niche, but they do have events of that nature. You can also curate events of your own. Have like a soiree, have people come, especially if you're a item or lifestyle seller. You want to have a soiree, you want to affiliate yourself with other brands of similar fashion. So maybe a bank that actually has products or services for people that dabble into luxury, or HNIs, right? So it's something that you also want to partner with, and you want to get the attention through the consistency. One, number two, you also want to ensure that the creative is something that they resonate with. The messaging is one that they resonate with. Very, very important. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'll be more than happy to address your questions, cares, or concerns. So thank you so much for joining us, and I'll leave you with this question: are you targeting small or are you targeting all? Because small would get you faster, would actually get you a defined database, and targeting all, which will actually get you nowhere really at the end of the day. So it's very important you bear that in mind. Thank you so much. I'm very sure um, you would have questions concerning all that I touched on. I'll do my best to further expatiate on this, maybe using a case study in the next session that we're going to have.